Hey, you guys, here's another favorite book and author of mine. It's called The Prophet by Kahlil Gibran. This book is a poetic masterpiece that transcends genre, blending philosophy, spirituality, and lyrical beauty into a deeply moving meditation on life. Through the voice of the Prophet al-Mustafa, Gibran explores the essential themes of human existence, love, work, joy, sorrow, freedom, and death, offering insights that feel both ancient and profoundly relevant to modern life. At the heart of the Prophet is al-Mustafa, a sage who has lived among the people of Orphalese for 12 years. As he prepares to leave, the townspeople gather and ask him to share his wisdom on the most fundamental aspects of life. His responses, delivered in poetic prose, serve as both guidance and reflection, inviting the reader to engage deeply with their own understanding of love, pain, relationships, and the journey of the soul. Unlike rigid doctrines or prescriptive teachings, Gibran's wisdom is fluid and open-ended, encouraging self-discovery rather than imposing fixed beliefs. His words resonate because they do not dictate, they illuminate. One of the most quoted sections of The Prophet is al-Mustafa's discourse on love. Gibran portrays love not as mere romance, but as a transformative force that demands vulnerability and surrender. Love, he says, will crown you and crucify you, for it brings both ecstasy and suffering. True love is not about possession or comfort. It is about growth, sacrifice, and awakening. This perspective challenges the common notion of love as something that should always be easy or pleasurable. Instead, Gibran invites the reader to embrace love fully, despite its risks, recognizing that through love, the soul is refined. In his reflections on work, Gibran elevates labor from mere survival to a form of worship. He suggests that work is love made visible, an act of devotion rather than mere duty. Whether one tills the land or weaves cloth, work should be infused with passion and purpose. This message is particularly relevant in a world where people often struggle with finding meaning in their careers. Gibran reminds us that fulfillment does not come from external rewards, but from the spirit we bring to our daily tasks. When we work with love, even the simplest act becomes sacred. Gibran's wisdom is deeply rooted in balance and duality, and nowhere is this more evident than in his discussion of joy and sorrow. He describes them as inseparable. One cannot exist without the other. The deeper our sorrow carves into our soul, the greater our capacity for joy. This insight speaks to the human experience in a profound way. Rather than resisting sorrow, Gibran encourages us to embrace it, understanding that pain is not the absence of joy, but its necessary counterpart. By accepting both, we gain a fuller, richer experience of life. Gibran's thoughts on freedom are equally thought-provoking. He challenges the idea that true freedom is merely about escaping external constraints. Instead, he suggests that the real chains are within, our fears, attachments, and illusions. Freedom is not found in defying authority or breaking rules, but in mastering oneself. This message is liberating. It shifts the focus from blaming external circumstances to inner transformation. True freedom, Gibran teaches, is achieved through self-awareness and detachment from ego. One of the Prophet's most profound and comforting passages is its reflection on death. Gibran speaks of death not as an end, but as a continuation, a return to the greater whole from which we came. He likens life and death to the ebb and flow of the sea, emphasizing that to truly live, one must not fear death. This perspective invites peace rather than fear, encouraging readers to see death as a transition rather than a loss. Gibran's vision of the afterlife is not one of judgment or punishment, but of unity and return. What makes The Prophet such a powerful book is its ability to speak to people across cultures, generations, and beliefs. Its wisdom is universal because it does not claim to be absolute. It simply holds up a mirror to life, allowing each reader to find their own truth within its words. Whether read in a moment of joy, heartbreak, confusion, or self-discovery, The Prophet offers solace and insight. Gibran does not tell us how to live. He simply reminds us of what we already know deep within our souls. In the end, The Prophet is a companion on the journey of life, a poetic whisper from the universe reminding us to love deeply, work passionately, embrace sorrow, seek freedom, and trust in the beauty of both life and death. Thanks for listening. If you're interested in checking this book out for yourself, feel free to click on the link I've left in the description for you.